And her declaration on the way out was, I'm going to win with you or without you.
She thought that or said it out loud?
She said it out loud.
To even a casual observer of politics, it has become blatantly obvious that there is a drastic change and difference between the Republican Party, i.e. the MAGA party of Donald Trump, and the left, the Democrats. The Democrats have become the party of the billionaires and the elite. And they've got these soy boy talking heads online, on media now, embracing the establishment. The party of the Republicans have now become the anti-establishment, the party of the working class. And to demonstrate the absolute hubris and arrogance of the Democratic Party, they just assume that minorities and working class people are with them and with them only, and that's it. It's going to be that way as they continue to go in a woke, progressive direction, that they are now demonstrating their arrogance by trying to punish the very people that they used to embrace and support, i.e. the working class.
Let's get ready to rumble! You can't handle the truth. Somebody on top of the line!
Hi, I'm Pastor Marty. Welcome to the Afternoon Drive. So glad to have you along today. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Once you are, smack the bell, click the word all. That will give you notification of my rants, my ravings, and my undeniably flawless reasonings. Please like and share this video. It's the only way that we can get the word out that we're here. Thank you so much for watching and being a part of the Afternoon Drive. Donald Trump rocked the political world, not just in his massive comeback victory, which most of us saw coming, but during the RNC when he featured as a primetime speaker Sean O'Brien, president of the Teamsters. It was absolutely incredible. Well, Sean sat down recently with Tucker Carlson, and he kind of showed us, took us behind the scenes, that Donald Trump welcomed him when members of the RNC reviewed Sean's speech. They said, you absolutely cannot give this speech to Republicans. Sean called Donald Trump, and Donald Trump told him, say whatever you want to say. Bang. And Sean did. It was a great speech. It was well received by the RNC, to the point that even those on the political left, in particular pundits online, were kind of like, can you believe that speech was given at the RNC? Fast forward then to the DNC, and Sean O'Brien was not allowed to speak. Why? Because he refused to endorse Kamala. Why? Because of her arrogant hubris. Listen to what Sean O'Brien told Tucker Carlson.
Prior to Biden dropping out of the race, he's in the race around June or May. One of my vice presidents, a woman named Joan Corey out of my local, she sits on our general executive board, was at an event with Vice President Harris. And, you know, they're going through the line to get the picture, and Joan introduces herself to Vice President Harris, says, I'm Joan Corey. I'm on the general executive board for the Teamsters. She goes, Teamsters? You better get on board. You better get on board. Better get on board soon. She finally agrees to come after we were putting pressure on her, you know, basically, because I was doing interviews all over the place saying, we haven't got invited to the DNC. You know, they haven't accepted our invitation for her to come to a roundtable. So she comes to the roundtable. Same format, same questions. Rank and file members are asking her questions just like they asked every other candidate. And they were trying to negotiate with us. She only wants to answer 3 questions. We're like, there's 16 questions here. So she answers 3 of them, and on the 4th question, one of her operatives or one of her staff slips a note in front of me, this will be the last question. And it was 20 minutes earlier than the time that it was going to end.
Come on.
100%. And so, you're there trying to get our support. And her declaration on the way out was, I'm going to win with you or without you.
She thought that or said it out loud?
She said it out loud.
That's insane.
So
that's crazy behavior, actually, if you think about it.
It was insane behavior, which at that point in time, I knew she was going to lose. That's just my unqualified opinion. I got a gut instinct, and I'm like,
well, you turned out to be right.
Someone this arrogant, forget anything else, but you put your finger in someone's face at an Emily's List event once you find out they're with the Teamsters, and you say, you better get on board or else. That's a problem. And the one difference between all the candidates that came was that at the conclusion of all these roundtables, we had media set up. So after conclusion of meeting with Trump, I did a press conference down in the lobby of my building. Well, Donald Trump did a press conference down in the lobby of my building after he spoke. The same offer was extended to both President Biden and Vice President Harris, and they refused. So you're meeting with the biggest labor organization that you want, and you've got an opportunity for media to question you about how you felt the meeting went and what you wanted to achieve, and you don't want to speak to the media. That's a problem. But Trump, to his credit, in our building, in our foyer, had a press conference.
So you're describing the way like a rich person would talk to the housekeeper, like, how dare you question me?
Right.
You work for me.
Right. They don't realize that, and I've said this numerous times, when I'm talking to a member, whoever that member may be, regardless of race, religion, color, creed, I know that they give me the opportunity to represent them, and they employ me.
Yeah.
Right? And I've said this many times. The Democrats got to understand who they work for. They work for the constituency that they represent in their communities.
Exactly.
And that's where they've lost sight of who their employer is. They think that the constituency should serve them.
And these ignoramuses wonder why they lost, and they will continue to lose. MAGA all the way.